Scuzuma. Green Monster for the occasion. I still can't place that flavor. Tastes good. Can't place it. Yeah, we're doing green today. Well, that was obvious, but I already wear the earrings for it. It matches most of my tattoos, so this, hopefully, it's going to be an easy one. I say hopefully because things never go the way I really want them to. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, so I've got a couple of pencils that I'm going to start with. This one is way too light a green. It almost turns out yellow, which is what I want for the beginning of the brow. And then this darker green for the middle. These are both eye pencils. And then, of course, we're going to finish the tail with black because I'm kind of going for a bit of a grunge look today. I've got one of my old t-shirts, got a lot of green and black on it. I got some of my more punk jewelry, so that's kind of what we're going with today. So obviously black, but then again, black seems to be my standard, you can see me, okay, thing. Hello, for those who have never tuned in, which is unlikely considering I only have like 4 people who watch these videos, one of which is my most awesomest fan, my precious Stella. See? Yellow. Kind of yellow, but I swear it's green. Those, if anyone tuning in that doesn't know me, hi, I'm Tammy. I am Death by Skittles. A name given to me because of my obsession with rainbow color, despite the fact that I am most often referred to as a goth. My clothes are goth, my makeup is rainbow. And I'm just being silly, and mostly because my sister's making me. People will watch you do your makeup. No, they won't. So far, I'm right. But I like being able to prove her, a sibling rivalry, okay? I have to be right. She has to be wrong. This is very important to me. $10, I bet she's never watched one of these videos, even though she's the one making me do them. Anyway, hi. Mostly I just do makeup for fun. Funsies. Mostly TikTok, Instagram, things like that. Now for the black, as I've mentioned in a previous video where I did black tips, I use a liquid lipstick that is extremely drying and gross on my lips, but great for my eyebrows because even with the wigs that I have to wear as of late, because I have no hair, they don't budge. So I know it looks messy. Trust the process, okay? We have to trust the process. All right, so I kind of went up with my brows last time, so now we're going down like evil villain, what you talking about kind of moment. I hate when people say moment, and now I do it. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm just an old chick who is obsessed with makeup and does makeup a lot. Much to the dismay of everyone I know. Which I think is funny. I gotta fix that in a second. I don't like it. Okay, rule number 1, when you're doing your makeup, it's okay not to like it. Because you can always start over. Unless you're like running late or something, in which case, why did you commit to this? Whenever I'm running late, I always do a kind of standby. A tried and true makeup that I find easy no matter how complicated people think it looks in person. I didn't do that. And if anybody ever wants me to film that, I can. But for now, we're basically just doing makeup for TikTok. This is part of my rainbow series. Pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. We are on green. See, I like this brow way better than this one. That's how it always is. You always have to have a favorite. See if I can even them out a bit more. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm very tired. I did not sleep. But, I mean, anybody who knows me in person knows that not sleeping is kind of normal for me. Where? Oh, there it is. How do I keep losing stuff? It's a very, well, okay, it's not a small desk. In comparison, it's a very large desk. But to me, it's small. So how do I keep losing stuff? Sorry, Stella. Alright. So, I'm going to use, for the eyes themselves, I'm mixing a whole bunch of different palettes. Mostly ColourPop palettes. Black, green. For the eyebrows, I'm pretty sure I'm mostly sticking to this very well-loved palette with a little bit of this for the tips. Yeah, if you're new to makeup, so that very light green, basically yellow. Oh my gosh, my monster's talking to me. I can hear it. It's talking to me. If you're new to makeup, but you are a bit of a magpie like me, like, ooh, that's shiny, ooh, that's bright, I highly recommend you look into primarily two brands. ColourPop, COLOUR, ColourPop. This is the second green. And or Sugar Pill. Sugar Pill was my first true love in color. ColourPop came later. I love them both. As parents, we love all of our children, but I use them for very different things. ColourPop has a significantly larger range, so they have more palettes and just a bit more versatility, especially with their Super Shock shadows, which are, you'll see in these videos, these little pots that I do. If you're in a rush, about to go out and about, they're your best friend. This is the third green color, going over the black, as you can see. See? But I am gonna add black to the tail too, so don't worry. This is just basically my blending technique. Fake it till you make it. And then, of course, always have Q-tips. There we go. Because there's always fallout. With my kind of looks, there's always going to be fallout. But yeah, so if you actually are watching these videos, if you actually are enjoying them, I would really appreciate some engagement. I mean, talk to me. What kind of stuff do you want to see? Do you want to see? Do you want me to shut up? Because I can do that. You like how I gestured and I messed my own makeup up there? P.S. Big risk. Happens all the time. Now, just because I don't like exactly how this blended, I'm going back with the lightest color, but I'm dragging. So that's pulling some of that lighter green, and then I'm doing the same thing here. I'm dragging, so that's pulling them into the colors. So, versus, and my cat decided to say hello. Weirdest thing, this cat never ever talked to me until we lost her brother. Now all of a sudden we're friends. Yeah, I'm talking about you. What are you going to do about it? You're a cat. You can't do anything. Yeah. I like that. I like it like that. Dun, 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 dun. Ignore me. Just blame the monster. That's what most of the people I know do. Alright. And y'all know the drill. Unlike these beautiful green contacts I'm wearing, I'm naturally legally blind, so I wear these pads to guide my eyeshadow when I have, sorry, I gotta use the real mirror here. When I'm doing my makeup, because I don't usually wear contacts, I usually wear glasses. And I'm just so used to it that this is now our norm, my friends. This is our norm. There we go. Alright, so I use for my primer P. Louise. You are not required to use this. I like their white because it makes all the bright colors that I use brighter. Once I even it out, you'll still see it's lighter than the rest of my skin, but it won't look like shark white, like stark white. Shark. Oh, Tammy, you are so special. Ay, ay, ay. This is what I get for being sleepy. But I've got a commitment in a couple of days that's going to take me away from my home. And I really want to get this dang series done before I go. And I got 3 more to do, so in the next 3 days, my skin is going to hate me. Yep. That's okay. I'm used to that. Now, I'm patting it in with my finger. You don't have to. I do. You can use a brush. I don't like using a brush. I hate using a brush. And then, of course, while that just chills, I'm setting my eyebrows. Just a little spritzy spritz. I use a Marf. Actually, honestly, setting spray is setting spray to me. I like the smell of that, and I like that you're not like tsh, tsh. So that's why I prefer it. That's literally the only reason. All right. So, dun, 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 dun. All right. So we're gonna do some pack and drag. This time we're doing one thing differently. So this pretty. Depending, well, you're only seeing it straight on, so it's green. But depending on the angle, it turns blue and other colors. I don't. Oh, right there, you see the edge. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm hoping it shows up on camera. So what I'm going to do is a form of cut crease. So only I'm not cutting the crease, I'm just going over it. So we're going to do a nice little gradient thing here. Make it pretty, make it nice. And before we put on my liner thingies, we are going to use that stuff to cut it. I already forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah. So for this, we're going to use this palette. It's got a bunch of different pretty colors. We are going to start with a very light color, green. And this is just going to, like, map it out. It's like a mint color. Like, my son would try to eat this probably. He loves mint. But we're just using this to map us out, get settled, figure out where we want stuff to go. Yeah, I like it. It's very useful. And it's so light that I can just go over it with whatever other colors I need. And since it's also in the green family, it'll blend beautifully. Get that in there, get that in the D, like that. See? All right, now we're going to go in with the real business. So I'm going to start with the medium color, which is a very pretty green. This one right here. This one. See? And you see how I'm like patting and then pulling. Because I'm ridiculous and I can't commit to a style sometimes. But you see how they kind of like shoomp? Yes, that is the technical term. Shoomp. I'm going to be going over this area with a darker color, but it's easier to blend if you just put down the medium color first. But you see how I'm not going in here because that's going to be a very different one. There we go. Get some more. Do the same thing here. How you guys doing today? You doing good? Now, see, I've got like my one and only fan, my beautiful Stella, my little mini-me. She's doing really awesome sauce with her stuff. I'd show y'all, but I don't post pictures of minors, even with the parents' consent. I think it's weird. But she's not just recreating my stuff, she's doing her own thing, and I respect that so much more. So she's listening, and she's adopting her own techniques. Lighter cut. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love. So she's doing her own thing, but she's kind of adopting some of the techniques that I do. So she's learning, and then she's schooling, because I'm learning some stuff from her. I wish we lived in the same state. I would so play in makeup with this kid forever. Oh, I love how that turned out. Oh, that bright. Oh, that's going to pick up on camera ridiculously well. Not this camera. Haha, not you guys. Sorry. I'm going back in with the darker. Blend that out. Make it a little bit more Hello Sailor. Yes, that's a term. See how I have hooded eyes. So this is necessary. It's the only way to really see the color. Oh, it's pretty. All right. Now, I was going to go in with, yes, I'm going to go in with 2 Matcha. Look at that dark darkness. Now I'm mostly just patting it. I am not pulling. Not pulling this at all, because this is a very dark, very pigmented color. Not doing that. So do that. Then you grab a brush of any old kind. I'm just going to use this real quick. Oh wait, that's my foundation brush. Silly Tammy, tricks are for kids. No, don't do that. There we go. Just going to take this real quick. Take that. Get some excess off. Alright, so, because we don't need too much of that. And I'm going to take that medium color again, and then I'm going to use that to blend. See? I don't know if you can see. I can see. Nice. Nice. Usually up in on the lid, I use a very, very light color. It's a bit more my style, but since I want to look a little grungy for this, we have to go out of our comfort zone. So let's see. All you guys see is green, but I promise there's more to it than that. But it's so pretty. All right, trust the process, Tammy. I've actually never used this, so I am a little scared. Because, you know, I'm on camera, so I'm committing. Sad, Tammy. It's not really popping the way I want it. It's just adapting to the green. I'm going to have to add some darkness. Oh well, it's still really pretty. I was really hoping you'd be able to see these other colors. But as you saw in my yellow video, I do make mistakes. Only a few. Now, if I had started with a completely different color, I'm wondering how this would have turned out. Like if I had started with purple, which it has tints of. It has bits of purple in it. So if I had started with purple, would this be a very different conversation? Would it? That is definitely going to be an experiment for a later time. But for now, that stuff feels like gold. So nice. Not creasing, and it is reflecting well. So, hey, I still get to do my grunge look, I guess. So there's that. Now, since I didn't get what I wanted, I'm going to add more of this color, the lightest one, because it's really pretty. So if I can't have what I want, I'm going to do what I want. Story of my life. Voila. Pretty. Pretty. I hope it doesn't look like on your side that it's creasing, because I promise you it's not. Delicious. Now, since I couldn't do that cut, we're going to go in with a little bit of the black. Pat that in over that dark green, because now we need a little bit of smoke. Like you guys are stuck with this on your face. Now I need a little bit of smoke. Take that darkest green again, pull up a little bit. But I guess this is good. Talking to a novice, at least you're learning, one, that nobody is perfect, but two, what to do when things don't go your way. A little darker, so that's nice. Okay. Pulling up with that medium green color again. It's pretty. It's pretty, okay? I'm sorry. It's pretty. Anyway. Let's see how my NYX black eyeliner holds up against it. All right, Tammy, do not screw up your face. That's one of the best things about being me. If I screw up my face, I'll just keep messing with it until I hate it more. If I hate it the most, that tends to be one of my most popular looks. Go figure, right? Right, black. as I've mentioned before, I always start in the middle with a new pull on these wands because it tends to be a little too much product. And if I start at the inner corner, I'm going to end up with an uber thick line, and then I'm just going to keep pandaing it out, as some of us older people will call it, until there's just no going back. Un momento. Ah, Tammy, you have a fan. Tammy, you have a fan. I have a fan. Excuse you, it's a little too cold to be doing that. But, and there's a mistake. See? That's okay. Because that's a mistake on the underside, and we can easily take care of that. P.S. Always have tools at your disposal. You know, all these chicks, my age and older, they're all talking about, like, I'm going to get Botox, I'm going to get Botox. And I'm like, how the frick are you going to get Botox? And I do this. I'm like, oh, I did the thing I wasn't going to do. Oh my God. Alright, so I'm just using a little makeup remover underneath. I'm so annoyed with myself. But again, I make mistakes, you witness it, we fix it together. It's fine. Good thing about this weird product is I'm pretty sure it'll actually just cover up the mistake. Let's see. Add a little more product. Because remember, if you're going to screw up, do it twice. Well, now you see more of the shimmer, so there. Alright. But it was right, it totally just covered it up. I win. Alright. It's better. Butter. Excuse you, don't fall. It already fell. Ugh, I look so drunk when I have to wait. I'm not, just for the record. I actually don't know if I'm allowed to, like, drink on YouTube. But for the record, I wouldn't. I'm just adding product while I wait. Make sure everything looks pretty. I'm in love with that green. That's my problem. I'm in love with it. Alright. Now, that is good enough. I like that little line thing. So, now we're going to get paler. Pale. I'm okay with this. Sorry, put the thing in front of you for a moment. Wasn't a whole minute. But pale as Fook. I like it. I'm just a very pale, bloodless person is probably the best way to describe me. Going under the eyes. So, I do have red undertones, as you can see, but all of that can be hidden away. Shh, it never happened. Don't know why I'm trying to go all the way up like it matters. I'll be putting a wig on, but you know, habits, all that. Make sure you don't hit your eyebrows, because then you will have to go back over it. That's something I learned. Oh, I love how my new ring suits this so well. There we go. Ow! I didn't do it. I might have done it. Okay, just a dot. You don't really need a lot of under eye concealer. I mean, some people I guess do. I don't see the point. Honestly, it doesn't really cover anything up. I mostly use it as a brightener. Because if I have a bag Y'all are going to see the bag, okay? It exists. Makeup does not stop a bag from existing. It does, however, allow me to brighten the area so I don't look nearly as, oh my god, traumatic. Alright. Zombie moment. See? You have to do your waterline. If you're doing anything with bold lines in it, waterline is very important. Otherwise, you're just not going to hit right. Pull down. Making the face. I know I am. I am sorry. I probably should have stopped doing black under eyes a long time ago, but it's my era. Sorry, not sorry. My mom even has pictures of me when I was a kid. I'm not kid. I was in my 20s or whatever when I first got into. I didn't get into makeup. I did get into eyeliner, annoyingly heavy, much to my mother's dismay. All right, so I think I'm gonna do some more like the red light look. I'm gonna do some swizzles, but I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do both black and green. So I think for the under eye, I'm going to try to just maintain the same look as above, like I did with my yellow look. This is the medium color. Always start with the medium color. All right. Then the bright color. After you have the medium in, you can either go to the darker or to the light. Since I'm going to be setting my waterline with black, I'm just going to the light first. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, then you just dip in that black. Excuse you, I missed. Dip and drag. Then you just pull the eye down and set the black. Very dark. Very Avril Lavigne. So annoyingly obsessed with her look when I was little. Not little. I mean, she's not that much older than me. If she's older than me, I think she's older than me. But who knows? I made a mistake. But like I said, we're going over that. Alright, so setting this on. That's something you have to be really careful about with especially white looks. You gotta make sure that you don't have much fallout, and if you do, gotta take care of it. This is just NYX setting powder. There we go. Do that. And then for my contour, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna, where's my other options? I don't know. Never mind. I guess I'll just do my normal contour. I was hoping for a more gray toned, but I'm a brown beezy when it comes to contour. None of that color will pick up on the camera anyway when I do TikTok, so it doesn't matter. Here, I'm going to take the lighter. Eliminate the nose. Pretend you have no nostrils. I love that audio. That girl, I don't know what the frick possessed her to make that, but she's hilarious. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of the darker pink. And this is a Milani. I mentioned before it's broken. I don't have a lot when it comes to these products. I used to have so many more, but I just never used them. These are the ones I actually use. Okay, so basics done. Alright, so now we're going to damage our look. For the record, if you were just doing makeup, this is it. You're pretty much done. Just for the record. Alright. Darken this, pull it up. See, I just like that. Okay. this one, pull. I guess these are supposed to be like, girls do it as like false lashes, like extra lashes. I did not know that was a thing. I just started making weird lines and I liked it. Just more. Always more. And this is the side that never looks as good. We're going to be honest about that, okay? Okay. Just have to remember where I put the lines. I can fiddle with them later. In my last video, I made a catastrophic mistake with a line, so I had to show you how I erase. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so we're going to do the black ones first. No. Dumb-butt. We're going to do the lighter colored ones first. And for this, I'm going to start with my Makeup Forever palette, and I also have some other NYX stuff. But this is like a medium green. This one. So we're going to start here and see how this looks. Yeah, it'll work fine. Lots. I wanted to do such weird looks when I went to, I really wanted to go to the Dark Force Fest this year. I mean, I want to go every year, but this year it's just not going to happen due to personal stuff. But I wanted to do fun, crazy looks like this for it. I know it looks crazy. I know. It's the fact that I know that makes you forgive me, right? I think so. I don't actually know. All right, let's see if this is darker, lighter, or the same. A little bit of the same. Just a little bit. Okay. Take that tiny brush again, back in the Makeup Forever, but this time I'm going to use some gold. I like the gold. And yes, I'm making that face because it stretches you out in the correct way on your face. This is going to look either really cool or really messed up. Honestly, I'm okay with it either way, but, you know. I like it, sorry. don't know if you can hear my kid be weird, but he's somewhere in this house. And I can hear him being weird. Oh, I love it. It looks ridiculous. Perfect. See, now I'm wishing I had done a harsher contour. I think I need to commit to it. Let's see. How about a dark green contour? Yeah, yep. Sorry, I like it. Obviously, this is not your night out makeup. Unless you go to really weird places like I do. Okay. And I've got this highlighter that is green. I know. You're doing too much. I know. You'd think I'd listen to myself more. Big mess? Yeah, big mess. I like it. Scotta. Okay. I have lashes. Who knew? Gotta make sure. Yep. One thing, because I will always be too much. Very important. For me, anyway. This is one of my Makeup a Murder little pots. They are water activated. That's all I'm doing. Activating. Twirly, twirly, twirly. See? Basically, it turns into paint. I know it's too much. I don't care. You ever have a conversation with somebody in your head? Like, I know these people can't hear me, or he can't hear it right now, but we're talking. There we go. Okay, I like that. I'm sorry if you don't, but I do. Okay, makeup remover, clean off the lips. Two tongues. Actually, a memory popped up the other day. My gorgeous friend Reese reposted it. It was the anniversary of when she and her husband drove me up to San Francisco so that the amazing Sean O'Hare could do that to me. I'll forever be grateful. Not the point. Alright. Woo. Need to sharpen that. Obviously, I knew from the get-go this was going to be a black lip look, but I have definitely solidified that in my head right now. Sorry, got a little makeup on my nose ring. We're definitely overdrawing the lips today. And remember, I understand black lipstick is not for everyone. I get that. And I support it. It is for me, though. is my little Joker, Harley, whatever the frick you want to call these. Clown. I call him Clown, but... Went way too far that time. Oh well. It's because I'm doing that. There we go. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Now, the rule is, you overdraw one, you have to overdraw both. That's good enough. I like it. Oh, I could make such an inappropriate comment right now. Again, ColourPop. An extremely delicious and creamy lipstick. Glides around my piercings really well. Oh yeah, it's creepy. It's creepy. It's creepy. But I like it. I'm gonna go do that thing. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Ninja Turtles. I have not actually worn this wig since my Grinch look, so she's a little sad, but she's cute. Okay, I'm gonna go make TikToks now, okay? Thank you for the few who did tune in. Bye.